Mont Blanc, Lines Written in the Vale of Chamouni, by Percy, Bysse, Shelley. The everlasting universe of things flows through the mind and rolls its rapid waves, now dark, now glittering, now reflecting gloom, now lending splendor where from secret springs the source of human thought its tribute brings, of waters, with the sound but half its own, such as a feeble brook will oft assume, in the wild woods among the mountains lone, where waterfalls around it leap forever, where woods and winds contend, and a vast river over its rocks ceaselessly bursts and raves. Thus thou, ravine of Arve, dark, deep ravine, thou many-colored, many-voiced vale, over whose pines and crags and caverns sail fast cloud shadows and sunbeams. Thou dost lie, thy giant brood of pines around thee clinging, children of elder time, in whose devotion the chainless winds still come, and ever came to drink their odors, and their mighty swinging to hear an old and solemn harmony. Far, far above, the piercing the infinite sky, Mont Blanc appears, still, snowy, and serene. Its subject mountains, their unearthly forms, pile around it, ice and rock. Broad vales between of frozen floods, unfathomable deeps, blue as the overhanging heaven that spread and wind among the accumulated steeps. The fields, the lakes, the forests and the streams, ocean, and all the living things that dwell within the daedal earth, lightning and rain, earthquake and fiery flood, and hurricane, the torpor of the year when feeble dreams visit the hidden buds, or dreamless sleep holds every future leaf and flower, the bound with which from that detested trance they leap, the works and ways of man, their death and birth, and that of him and all that his may be. All things that move and breathe with toil and sound are born and die, revolve, subside, and swell. Yet not a city but a flood of ruin is there, that from the boundaries of the sky rolls its perpetual stream. Vast pines are strewing its destined path, or in the mangled soil, branchless and shattered stand. The rocks, drawn down from yon remotest waste, have overthrown the limits of the dead and living world, never to be reclaimed. Below, vast caves shine in the rushing torrent's restless gleam, which from those secret chasms and tumults welling meet in the vale, and one majestic river, the breath and blood of distant lands, forever rolls its loud waters to the ocean waves, breathes its swift vapors to the circling air. Mont Blanc yet gleams on high, the power is there, the still and solemn power of many sights, and many sounds, and much of life and death. In the cold darkness of the moonless nights, in the lone glare of day, the snows descend upon that mountain. None beholds them there, nor when the flakes burn in the sinking sun, or the starbeams dart through them. Winds contend silently there, and heap the snow with breath, rapid and strong, but silently. Its home the voiceless lightning in these solitudes keeps innocently, and like vapor broods over the snow. The secret strength of things which governs thought, and to the infinite dome of heaven is as a law inhabits thee. And what were thou, and earth, and stars, and sea, if to the human mind's imaginings silence and solitude were vacancy?